Okay, and worked example 2. Similar sort of format, read through the respective questions. So a car travels at an average speed. So we're told here explicitly that it's speed we're dealing with, and you can see that it's 12 meters per second. So again, if I come along the left hand side here, just WIK, and as per the first video, that's just what I know. And so I can write down the speed is equal to 12 meters per second. And then if I read on ahead through the question, we can see that we're now given the time there is 50 seconds. So I can write down T is equal to 50 seconds. And then we're asked for, in this case, what's the distance? So we can then just put down, D is equal to, and then question mark. Again, always write down your equation. So speed is equal to distance traveled divided by time taken. And that's going to get you your first mark in the exam. Now, I personally recommend that you sort of ring fence that particular solution. Don't touch it, just in case that whenever you go to rearrange it down beneath, if you make a mistake, you'll end up losing all marks. So I'm going to drop down a level and then try and rearrange this. So speed is equal to distance traveled divided by time taken. Because I'm looking for distance, as per really the transposition of equation formulas, we want to get rid of that t on the right hand side, so we multiply by t. And we want to get rid of the t on the left hand side, so let's multiply by t as well. Now the two t's on the right hand side will cancel out therefore, and we're going to end up with this equation, or whenever it's rearranged, distance is equal to your time multiplied by your respective speed. Again, unfortunately, if you write that down, speed equals distance over time, and then rearrange it incorrectly up at the top here, you get 0 marks. And that's why it's important to drop it down a level and then rearrange, because at least you're locking in that first mark. At this stage, we can then move on to MP2 and then do our substitution. So instead of putting in T, we can put in our 50 there. Instead of putting in S, we can put in our respective 12. And again, that's going to get us our second mark for our respective subs there. And then finally, just dropping on down a level, then your distance is equal to, and then 50 times 12 should be 600 meters. Again, typically your final mark there will come for getting the respective answer, and you'd be very, very lucky. But if you're ever to get a fourth mark there, that'll be for the respective unit. And always do remember to check for the unit. Quite often, again, students do not read the question fully, and you can end up dropping a very, very straightforward mark there.